Hi, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. So, this article came out November 22nd, 2025. Candace Owens alleges that there is an active assassination plot against her led by French President Emmanuel Macron. So, we all know about the drama where she has exposed evidence from French journalists that Brigitte Macron is a man, and also that he sued her in court. I don't know if that's still ongoing or what's going on with that. But she's coming out and discussing this in case anything happens to her, she says. So, conservative commentator Candace Owens has made a startling claim on social media, accusing Macron and his wife of orchestrating a plot against her. In a post on X Friday evening, she stated that she was contacted by a high ranking French government employee who provided what she described as credible information about the alleged scheme. So she vetted out this person, determined he was real, and the information was credible. She said the US people in the US government are aware of it. And she put this post on X. So she said she's sharing this in case anything happens. Owens further alleged that the informant provided proof of their position. She linked the claim of the assassination of conservative. She also linked this claim to the assassination of conservative Charlie Kirk, who is a close friend of hers, as you may be aware. And she said that the information she received suggested that Kirk's killer had trained with the French Foreign Legion's 13th Demi Brigade and involved multi state coordination. As we know, Tyler Robinson, 22, has been charged with the murder of Charlie Kirk. But of course, as you are sure are also aware, there's a lot of questions about that, using Tyler Robinson apparently, allegedly, as the fall guy. A lot of people suspect that it was. Some people are suspecting it was Israel. Maybe in coordination with Macron. I mean, all the globalists are connected. Who really knows or can tell? Except the people involved. I wonder if Harry and Meghan know anything. She also mentions a French journalist that she was working with, whose also his life is also at risk. And Macron has threatened and imprisoned journalists in France who have tried to expose the story that Candace Owens has about Brigitte Macron. And, we know for sure after that 2024 Olympics, I'll never recover from that satanic Olympic ceremony Macron and his wife/father arranged. That's without a doubt, this man is beyond evil and crazy and diabolical and possessed. So, with this, to me, isn't really a stretch of the imagination that he would be doing something like this. So let's find out. Is this what he's doing? Is this true? And is he going to try to kill her? I mean, you would think the president of France would have something better to do, but apparently all these so called world leaders are all controlled by the Masonic satanic cabal. So I guess they don't really have anything to do. They're just all acting and pretending to be leading a country. Meanwhile, all their decisions are made for them, right? Yeah. So let's see here. What's going on? What's the real situation here with Macron? Is he really thinking, is he that crazy? I think he is that crazy personally. These people are all evil AF. And look how many people they've killed in the past 5 years. Oh, Queen of Coins reverse just popped out with the Five of Wands. I don't know what sign Candace is or not. Oh, I just looked it up. She is born on April 29th, 1989. She is a Taurus. Yeah, so she would be the Queen of Coins reversed. The Five of Wands, of course, is fighting back in the media and pushing back. She's not going to go without letting the whole world know. Good for her. That's what you have to do if you're in a journal. I mean, you don't realize how dangerous it is to be a journalist. And I mean, please look how many YouTube channels I lost just speaking the truth. You can imagine journalists go through. Anyways, you've got to be a real warrior to be a journalist. And anyhow, your life is in danger so often. Let's see, is crazy Macron, is he really, him and his, you know, husband or wife, father, are they really thinking of killing? Is that what they were planning on? Are they really planning on? They have nothing else to do but think about killing Candace Owens after killing her friend. You know, because I thought that because she was very close to Charlie Kirk. They traveled together, they trained together, they worked together. She had tons of videos of them together. And I thought, you know, if this would be, and at the same time as Macron was suing her in court, and I thought, you know, this is total mafioso move because the mob, I think it's like in a movie, like, you know, they say they hurt the people near you, but not you to punish someone, right? So if you piss off the mob or the globalists, Macron, Satanists, they don't kill you, they'll kill your family, your friends. You know what I mean? That's the type of thing they'll do. So when they killed Charlie Kirk, who was so, you know, she had been so close to, worked with, I thought, oh, okay, maybe Macron figured out who her friends are, and you know, it's just an idea I had. It didn't, knowing how crazy and evil and how much these globalists control puppets love to kill people. I mean, it's a death cult. I mean, Bill Gates wants to reduce the population. I mean, it's all about that. They just love killing us, right? It's all they work on. They work on ways to poison us and kill us, it seems to me. So, you know, um, anyways, but to keep the peasants in line, they'll do a, you know, a high profile assassination once in a while for any peasant that steps out of line, right? Yeah, so I don't find it to be a stretch of the imagination at all. These people hate freedom of speech. Europe has really been clamping down. So it wouldn't surprise me at all, just for her speaking freely is for someone like Macron enough to kill them. They hate freedom of speech, which is ironic, isn't it? Anyways, let's see. Is he really thinking of, was he really planning, been planning, and will he continue to plan to murder her, Macron and Brigitte Macron? Are they really looking to assassinate Candace Owens, young mother with young babies? Or simply exposing the truth that so many journalists in France tried to come out with, but they were threatened and bullied and sued and sent to prison for uh, false charges just to keep that information from coming out. And it's like ridiculous because all during the Biden regime, they were shoving trannies in our faces day and night. And yet now that we can recognize a tranny on site, they don't like it, right? It's like you trained us to recognize you guys. But it's more than that. There's a lot of evidence that shows there's no baby pictures, there's no maternity pictures. There's like no, there's no history behind Brigitte. It's all like erased. It's all made up. I mean, there's a lot of coordinated globalist type of changing of records, etc., going on. A lot of highly suspicious, but also highly coordinated from the highest up around Brigitte Macron. Anyways, yeah, let's see. Are they and is Macron gonna try to kill her? Is Macron trying to kill Candace Owens? Let's find out. I'm going to use the Marseille Tarot for this reading. Is Macron trying to try to kill Candace Owens? Let's see what the cards show. General situation, 9 of Wands. Finality here, putting a lot of pressure on her. The situation. Ooh, then I get the you have to count them on here. The 8 of Cups reversed. Very emotional, very unhappy. I think that he hates her and he does not, he wants to keep going at her, attacking her. I think that He hates that no one else can do anything about it and shut her up like he can to people in France. And he's very defensive. Nine of Wands, very defensive, and the dictator attitude, as Harry and Meghan, all the rest of the globalists do. They want complete control, like Xi Jinping, over the people, shut them down and shut them up and kill them when they want. And so he's feeling that way with Candace Owens. He really does want, I do get the vibe that he wants to shut her up, just shut her up, shut her down, At the bottom of it all, we have Three of Wands. So is coming up with a plan, creating something here, creating some kind of uh, venture, probably started working on it more than just thinking, but acting on it. So there's some kind of action, something being created here. Now, it could have just been a plan and he didn't go through with it, but there does seem to be something going on here where he's been scheming of how he can, know, they always like to rehearse things, right? Like Event 201. So I kind of get this idea of coming up with ideas and plans. At the bottom of it all, ooh, my goodness, 10 of Swords. Yes. A little more illustrative with the Rider Waite when you've got somebody with 10 swords in his back. But yeah, the message is clear. He wants her out. He would love to see her, uh, Princess Diana. He would love to come up with something. He wants her gone. And he wants to send a message, of course. Very mafioso card here. Finality. 9 is also a finality as well, but 10 with swords for sure is destroying her entirely one way or the other, career, her life, whatever. So was he planning on it? Was he doing something? Oh my goodness. I got the Lovers. He was working with the top groups there and was discussing plans of working together, making this choice, making this decision. So I'm asking, was he planning on assassinating her? Was he really planning this? And I'm getting him bonding or getting together with another major group here with someone to take her out. 10 of Swords for sure. That was the plan. Is he expecting to do it now? Does he expect now? I get Justice. So now I feel he's going to find a legal way to do this, up and up way to take her out, her career or whatever. He is going to focus on that for now. He has already filed a lawsuit against her in court. So he's going to do that to continue that realm. What's he worried about or not want? My goodness, 9 of Swords. Yeah, well, he's upset because he's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs and he's delusional, paranoid, possessed demon type. So he's trying to allay his demons here, particularly his, you know, wife, father, who, I'm sure you remember that video of Brigitte attacking him on a plane in South Korea. So Brigitte is a very hands-on wife there, very aggressive. I don't know many women that would attack their husband like that, kind of like whatever, hands on the face, whatever, The fact of the matter is she is very aggressive and forceful and wants something done about this. Now, a real woman would be irritated by it, but would be like, what idiots. But I think that I'm getting the vibe here from this reading that Macron is under pressure from the woman, from the so-called wife there, Brigitte, and he's not going to get a moment's rest until he shuts, his father up. So that's what I'm getting. So what's he hoping for? What's Macron hoping for? Oh, a Hierophant. Uh-huh. Well, he is hoping to get the support of, others around him, other more officials. I don't see this as religious because we all know Macron, unless you want to look at it as the Masons that he's involved with, the Masonic, Satanists. It could be that he wants his, satanic group to take on this and do away with her. So I do think that he is working with powerful forces here, a group. He's not definitely not just hiring some single person. This looks like he's coordinating it. He's trying to do it as secretively as possible, and he's using satanic circles there. So how does he really see Candace? Why is he so threatened by her? How does he see her? Oh, look at that major arcana, the moon. Interesting. She's a major force here. Major. So he's very threatened by her. She's very popular, unlike him. She's exposing what the French journalists have been trying to get out there, and doing it in the English speaking audience. And, everybody who looks at videos of Brigitte says the same thing. She sits like a man, walks like a man, talks like a man, walks like a duck. So looks like a duck, walks like a duck. So this is a scandal. The moon, of course, scandals. And this, of course, is the big scandal, or one of them. And they know that Candace is influencing the world and that she's exposing the scandal. So he is very afraid of her, for sure, for his own reputation, his own ego, and just being Satanists. They want to lie and lie and lie, and you not be allowed, like Harry and Meghan. They want to lie and lie and fake pregnancies, and lots of people. I question whether Meghan's really born a woman. I mean, but they just, he wants to do away with it. They all want to do. Meghan and Harry would assassinate all of us Megxiteers if they could. It. That's how serious they are about wanting to shut you up. That's just evil because they're just Satanists. So what's going to happen next? Is he going to still try? All right, so I got the sun reversed. So he's going to be feeling the heat of this. He's going to, of course, not say anything publicly, or if he does, he'll just be dismissive and call her paranoid or something. But he is going to be feeling the heat now that Candace has come out, because Candace will just come right out and say it. Yeah, I've heard that they're plotting to kill me. And so he's going to be, of course, feeling that for sure, dealing with that attention. And in the long term, wah, wah, ooh, I see things. The chariot. No, this is the Wheel of Fortune reversed. Excuse me, Wheel of Fortune reversed. So I see things going from bad to worse for him. I think I see something. He wasn't expecting this, and I think that there's more that's going to happen that he's not going to expect, that's going to work against him. I think that this may be for the people in France, the government and whatnot. This is going to be like another nail in his coffin as far as dealing with his own constituency, because the people there apparently hate him and want him out, and they haven't been able to get him out. It's kind of like Carney in Canada and whatnot. It's like Biden was to the US. Everybody hates him and wants him out. So this could just be another thing that takes him out at the end of the day, takes him out of his position and brings misfortune onto him. I see something major here happening that's going to be very unfortunate for how this ends up for Macron as far as doing this. So I'm going to go with a no. He's not going to succeed in this. I do think he was with the Ten of Swords. I do think at the bottom of it, all hidden, I do think he did want to take her out. I do believe he would want to assassinate her in a very public way, like Charlie Kirk. And with the sun, you got two people here, and he would make it a high profile assassination like Charlie Kirk. And so I think he's using him to threaten her, or else he's using the same people that were involved with that. And so I think that this was something he was planning on doing, but it's not going to happen. I don't see this happening with the Wheel of Fortune reversed. I see things backfiring on him. All of this is going to backfire on him, it looks like. But he was definitely there. Wow, the intent was definitely there. Again, Nine of Swords, he's totally insane. The moon, the sun. I think there might have been some astrology involved in this and how he was timing it, or this coming out. We did just have a new moon on the 20th, just a couple of days ago. That may have been when it was revealed. It was at 28 Scorpio, which is opposing Candace's Taurus sun, which is interesting. So it does something like this coming out, an enemy, coming out, being exposed for this. So I'm gonna go with a yes. I do believe he was planning on this with some group that were involved with uh, Charlie Kirk's murder, and that he was um, wanting to. The Eight of Cups reverse is like going back and redoing something, doing something again, i.e., if he was somehow involved or with the group that did kill Charlie Kirk, it would be like redoing, undoing another one, basically. So yeah, I do believe that this was the case. I do think he is very threatened by Candace Owens with the moon representing her. She makes him or Brigitte crazy, and he's not able to get any rest, Nine of Swords, because of this. And that's why he's trying to find a way through his satanic group over here, trying to um, define what the truth is. You know, he wants, because the Hierophant's like the truth, right? This is the way, it's the truth. And he's trying to say, I have the truth, like Jacinda Ardern. I'm your source of truth. Don't worry about what the others say. I am your source of truth. So that's one of the major things the globalists are trying to push on us. You know, your only source of truth should be MSN, and just ignore everything else. You know, that's what they're pushing, and that's what he's trying to push here. Like, don't listen to Candace. I'm the truth. But it's going to totally backfire on him and his globalist buddies, because I think everybody is sick and tired of them and their tyranny and their oppression and their evilness and their Satanism, and most of all, their trannies. So I think this is going to go really badly for him. And yeah, there you have it. That's what I see. So I hope you found this interesting. If so, please like and subscribe. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye bye.